So yesterday we discussed on few concepts like conditions and loops. So here in this shell scripting, what I'm trying to do is I'm preparing your mindset. Okay. So as I said, either programming or scripting, it follows the same concepts. That is variables, data types, conditions, loops, and what else? Functions. Okay, so these are the only five concepts you will face while you are learning any programming language or a scripting language. Okay, so I'm preparing your mindset. Tomorrow we will learn Ansible, and after some time we will learn. Next few classes we will learn Ansible, and after that we will learn Terraform, and later we will learn Python. But any scripting or any programming, these are the only concepts. Okay, so while learning any programming or scripting language, you should see from a perspective of general thinking. Once you think generally and what are the steps to implement, if you are aware of that, then just searching the syntax and then implementing these things will can do the work. Okay, and then on top of this, the programming or scripting better practice is persist the log files. So this we have seen yesterday through redirections, output redirection. Okay, and colors is for just some user experience. Validations. So usually programming languages, they automatically exit when they face some error, but in shell scripting, we need to check the exit status, and based on that, we need to take a decision. Okay. So computers and humans only difference is they don't have brains, we have brains. So we will program the computer. So we'll tell what to do when they face some situation. We have some common sense. By seeing the output, we can understand what is the next step. But computers, they don't have common sense. They cannot process the text and they cannot understand what to do next. So we always should give some numbers for it to understand. Okay, so that's what we are trying to do from the exit status and IP address. Even computers, they don't understand names. So that is why everything in the background of computers is about the numbers only. Okay, so we are learning these concepts one by one. Yesterday we learned all these concepts. Now it is time to practice these concepts with multiple use cases. So yesterday one of the use case we discussed is this one. Okay, now let us improvise this file. Okay, so let us just write the algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but what are the things to do. So as I said, the task is install multiple packages with single script. Okay, so this is the task. So user will pass the packages through command line. Okay, so now what to do? So to install the packages, it should be sudo root access. Okay, user should have root access. This is one. While installing, store the logs. This is one. This is one recommendation. And then before installing, it is always good to check whether the package is already installed or not. If installed, skip. Otherwise, proceed for installation. Okay, after install, it is our responsibility to check whether installed successfully or not. Okay, so these are the steps if you write in a general way. So now let us implement this and implement some colors. For user experience. So first thing, you should always check whether the user has root access or not. Okay, let us implement this. User ID equal to dollar ID hyphen U. Okay, so now how to check? If condition dollar user ID is not equal to 0, then echo error. Please run this script with root access. Okay, so this is good. And just printing is not enough. You need to exit with other than 0 code. That's it. Okay, now you completed the step of whether the user running the script is has root access or not. Okay, so as I said, it is always good to give some colors. We have red color, that is /E31M. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, I don't know what is this M, what is this E, but no need to go too much deep everything. Okay, so this is the red. You have to use it so that you will get red color. That's it. I will give echo hyphen E, and here I will give $R, and after this I need to give $N. Otherwise the color will be followed. /E0M. Okay, that's it. Now let us push and then run it. Now let me create one instance. So today I will give you a lot of assignments. You can directly get from internet. DevOps practice. Practice. Okay. So whatever the assignment you get, whatever the interview question you face, just try to think in an algorithm perspective. Even when they ask in interviews, I do this. If I don't know the exact answer, then what I will tell him is, suppose, imagine I don't know Python. They ask me to do this in Python. Then I'll tell him, okay, writing the program, writing the scripting is not important, because planning is 90% important. 10% part of the only thing is writing the scripting and then writing the program. First, you need to have some planning. This is the planning. Okay, if the planning is good, then you can always search the syntax and then do it. So you should tell in interviews, I don't know, but I can write the algorithm. I can tell you the steps. This is how I will plan the script, and I will search the syntax from Google and I can do it. So that is the level of confidence you should give to the interviewer. Okay, so you can practice multiple times. Okay, then you will get more confidence. DevOps 321. Okay. Sudo su hyphen yum install git hyphen y. Like this. This is done. Git clone and cd shell script sudo. If you don't run sudo sh while loops.sh. Okay. So we are getting like this. So that is fine. Your first step is working good. So while installing, store the logs. Okay, let us create. So usually whenever your programs or your scripts are running, maybe they will create lot of log files. We will store them according to the dates. Okay, let me create one directory here just to store the log files. Make directory shell script logs. I'm just creating this directory. Okay, and let me get the date. Date equal to dollar date percentile plus f. So if you give, you'll get the date in the proper format like this. Is this the correct? No. Yesterday we have created date somewhere. Plus percentile f. Okay. Plus percentile f. So this is the one. So I'm creating date, and where is the logs directory? Logs directory is /home /CentOS /shell script logs. Okay, so this is the folder we are storing the all shell script log files. Okay, and then what is the script name? How you'll get script name? That is using $0. So now, oh, sorry, I'm writing here. So this is the logs directory. This is the script name. Our intention is inside this folder, it should be /script name -date.log. Okay, so this is our intention. So then you will give log file equal to $logs directory $0 hyphen $date.log. Okay, so now it will go to this directory and it will get the script name -date.log. So this is the format we are checking. Okay, so this is good. And then what is the next step? Implement colors. We are already implementing. Before installing, it is always good to check whether package is already installed or not. Okay, so we are looping in. So inside we are getting one by one. Before doing installation, so let us check whether it is installed or not. If you have a question, if you have a question whether it is happened or not, then it is always, you have to always write a condition. So if condition, okay. Yeah, before that. So how to check whether the package is already installed or not? Generally here, yum list installed git. Then you check the exit status, echo dollar question mark, you are getting 0. M list install, if you check MySQL, then exit status 1. Similarly, Nginx, then check the exit status, it is not 0. So this is the command M list install and give the package name. It will Linux will tell you whether it is installed or not. So what we have to do here, M list installed $I. Okay, the first argument. Then write a if condition. If dollar question mark means the exit status is not equal to 0, then just printing is not installed. Okay, let's install it. So we are just saying to the user, this package is not installed, so we are going to install. What is the command? Again, yum install $I-Y. Okay. Else. It means if it is equal to 0, the else statement will run. So it means the package is already installed. So let us show some yellow color. This is the yellow color code. Red, green. Linux yellow code. 33. Okay. 33. So here we will show echo -e $y $I is already installed. $n. That's it. So we are showing in yellow color, particular package is already installed. Then you don't need to do anything. Okay. Fi. That's it. Okay. And after installation, you need to have some validation also, whether it is successfully installed or not. Okay. And then, so this will give you a lot of log onto the terminal. What you have to do, you have to redirect this to the log file. Okay. Same here also, you can redirect to this log file. Okay. And let us write the validate function. Validate if condition. $1, we will pass the exit status. Okay. So here, validate, we will pass the exit status. And what are we installing? Okay. So now here, if condition $1, if $1 is not equal to 0, then it means the package installation is failed. Echo, let us give -e and red color. Okay. Installing $I, $2. So here, these are the arguments we are passing. This is the first argument. This is the second argument. First argument is exit status. I am checking if the exit status is not equal to 0. It means the previous command is failure. I am giving in red color, installing. This is the package in $2. Failure. And just give normal color again. And you need to exit. Okay. Else, just give echo -e. Sorry, we can keep the red color here. The same thing, but here it is green. and success. So green is nothing but 32. Okay. That's it. And then you need to end this. So this is the validation function. We are checking the exit status if not equal to 0, then installing the package is failed. If it is equal to 0, then installing the package is success. Okay. And what else? We are skipping already. Check successfully or not. So everything is good. Okay. So that's it. We are storing the log files. We are implementing colors and we are checking if it is not installed already or not. If it is installed, we are skipping it. Okay. Yeah. So let us try to run this and then see if we get any errors. So cd shell script git pull sudo sh 12 loops.sh. Some invalid format. Save and then push and pull. Okay. Now we run again. What happened? Oh, we need to pass some commands, right? Otherwise, what it will install. So I'm passing git. It is already installed. See, we got the immediate response. Git is already installed. And let us pass MySQL also. MySQL is not installed. Let's install it. Okay, installing MySQL success. Now you run this again. Yeah. Okay. So we implemented all the concepts properly. We implemented conditions, we implemented loops, we implemented logs, we implemented colors, we implemented validations, and we have variables. We have almost everything. Okay. So even you write a simple script or very complex script, all the concepts are like this. Okay. So if you practice multiple times, then you will get a lot of confidence. Okay. So now let us have another example, the real-time use case. So generally applications are writing or scripts are writing lot of log files every day. Okay. So it is our responsibility. We need to delete log files more than 2 weeks. Okay. Because daily our script will automatically run. If you don't delete after 1 year, that will create lot of memory, lot of disk memory that will consume lot of disk memory and your server goes down. So it is our responsibility to schedule a script on daily basis that should delete log files more than 2 weeks. For example, there is a directory in home, CentOS, and then app logs. So here our Java applications or any application is storing some log files here. We need to delete the log files. How you delete the log file? So first thing, go to the folder. Generally, think generally, don't think technically. Okay, check every file date. So this is what you will check, right? And before that, I need only log files. It means .log. Only .log files should be deleted. Only .log files should be deleted. Don't delete any other files. Okay, so this is the common sense, right? We are asked to delete log files, not everything. And go to the folder, get all the log files with extension of .log. So this is how we do manually. And then check the date. Okay. Now what we'll do, if date is more than 2 weeks old, delete. Okay. So these are the steps, right? Generally. So these are the general steps. Okay. Now let us write the script. Delete log files or old logs. Okay. /bin/bash. Let us create some directory. Make directory app logs. So inside this, let me create some files. Touch. So today's date, right? You can give anything like cart hyphen 2023-08 and 18.log. Okay. So this file is cart.log. It is on August 19. How you can create a file with old date? Okay, we need to replicate somehow. This folder should have the files of old date. So there's a command, touch command with old date. So you can create files with some past date. Okay. Touch -d, you can create like this. Is used to change only modification date, and then let's just take another example. Yeah, so this will give you the file with old date. Okay, let us try to do this. Touch -d 2023. Let us take August and then 01. So I'm replicating this files with older date. Okay, you can see this file is created on August 1st. Okay, and let us give some more. Touch app.java and then similarly user. This is from the user component. I'm replicating this scenario of real-time use case. Okay. And user. Similarly, something catalog. Touch cart.java. So finally, this folder contains multiple files, one Java files, log files, and you can see few files are created today. We should not delete this file. We should only delete the files which are more than 2 weeks ago. It means 14 days. Okay, finally, we created a folder. So that has some, I'm replicating this. So now how you find the files which are more than 2 weeks. Okay. So the command is like, just search it. Find the files of .log extension more than 2 weeks in Linux. You know the find command already, right? So you are inside the folder. How can you get the files which are older than 2 weeks. Let us see this command. So just like in this downloads folder, I'm checking .png. If you search here, you will get all the .png files, and you will check the date here. For example, you will modify based on the date, and you will delete all the files. Okay, you select the files and then you will delete. Similarly, there is a single command generally in Linux, that is, so you are giving a directory inside this and name. You are searching first. You are searching star.log, only .log files, and hyphen type files, not folders. This means file, and created time is 30 days. Now we will give 14 days. Okay. So now let us give this command. Okay. So what is the folder? We are in the current folder only. Just give find dot. See, now you got all the files more than 2 weeks ago, and that too only .log files. Okay. Now you can remove this. Okay. Now you can directly rm-rf. You can remove this. All the files will be deleted. But we want it to store what are the files it is deleting. We want it to store into some log file so that you will understand what files it is deleted. So now logs directory, where is it? App logs directory /home /CentOS /app logs. So this is the directory. You should search for .log extensions and then delete. So this is done. And just like the earlier, you need to store your log files also. So if your manager, if your client asks, what are the files you deleted last week? Okay. So then you have to show your shell script log files. That is why we are writing shell script. This is the date, your logs directory, and you are storing your shell script log here. And so the next step is this one. First, you need to find the files. Then only you can go for delete. So you can give some files to delete equal to dollar this command. Okay, but what is the directory? It is dollar app logs directory. So our find command will go to this directory and it will search for .log extensions, and which is more than 2 weeks. Okay, you will get the output here. Let us print the output. Echo dollar files to delete. Okay, let us see, and then we will take the action of removal. cd shell script and then git pull sh13 delete all logs. Okay, now you are getting the output properly. Now you need to delete this one by one. How can you go for it? That is loop. You have to loop it. So yesterday we have seen for loop. Now we will see while loop. Okay, while loop example shell script. So what our while loop should do? it should read this input one by one, and it should delete the file. Okay, first time it should delete this file. Second time it should delete this file. Third time it should delete this file. Okay, we have the input ready. So this is the input. Now let us see the while loop syntax. while loop to read input. Okay, yeah, so this is the one. While read line and do. So you will write all the statements here. We write our statements here. And then done. Okay. So now instead of file name, we have our files to delete. So we are giving, this is the input. You know this is the meaning of input. And greater than symbol is the meaning of output. So while read line is nothing but this one, the first line here. First time it will get the first line, second line it will get the second line. It means while loop is reading the lines of this input. Now, before deleting, just write a message. Okay, deleting $line. Yeah, that is good. Deleting $line. And you need to redirect this to the log file. Dot log file. Okay, and then rm-rf $line. That's it. Okay, simple. You are reading the input line by line and then you are deleting it. And you are storing inside the log files because your client should understand what are the files deleted. Okay. Now let us push. Pull. Okay. And then run it. No such file or directory. So you got this. Anything error here? Line 19. Files to delete. Let us check the files are deleted or not. ls-l. Okay, files are not deleted. So the problem is, well, you are giving the text input from this script, you have to give like this. Okay, 3 less than symbols. Shell script git pull. Now you run. Okay, so it means deleted. Let us go and then check our app logs. Sorry. So you can see the files are deleted. And then let us check our shell script logs. What is the directory? Shell script logs. Okay. Cat 13 delete logs.sh. Now, okay, earlier some files are deleted. Anyhow, let us run this again. Sorry. I'm creating the files again. Touch-d, this one. And then this is user, and then this is Mongo. So we have a lot of files here. We need to delete this one by one. Okay, all the August one. So yeah, here it should be double greater than symbol. That's it. cd shell git pull. Now you run the script again. Three files got deleted. Just check our shell script logs, and then you can see the files got deleted. These are the three files. Okay. So now we need to schedule this every day. Okay, correct. Thanks for Vandana. Thank you. So just corrected me. It should be double greater than. Okay. So we need to schedule this script for every day. How can you schedule that? Last time we discussed cron tag. Cron tag -e. You are editing cron tag. And then here you need to schedule your script. Cron tag. Then example. I want to schedule a script every 1 minute. So every minute. So generally you will schedule like every 1 day, but I want to show you right now. So that is why I'm scheduling every 1 minute. And then you have to give your script name. That's it. This is the command you need to execute. /home /CentOS and then /. Before that, I want to tell you something. So here I am running with sh. You can see there is no execution permission for anyone. Okay. For example, if you run the script like this, you can see you are not able to execute. I'm pressing tab, you are not getting. So there are multiple ways of executing shell script. That is sh space script name. For this, no need of execution permission. Okay. For this, no need of execute permission. Your owner can, the script owner can, by default can run it. But you can also run script name like this, shell script like this. There is a condition. It should have execute permission. Okay. So now our script don't have execute permission. Now I'm giving chmod +x and execute permission. Okay. So now let us write cron tab -e and then this is the command. And what is the script? /home /CentOS /shell script and then 13 delete old logs .sh. Okay, so this is the one. It will immediately run because I scheduled every 1 minute. Now let us keep some files here. So you should always give absolute path in the cron tab. Okay, so let us go to our app logs. Let me create some files here again. And then in our script, I'll do some changes. Let us execute with minutes also. Date command format like this. Just to show you, particularly at what time we are executing it. Okay. And then just we'll write a simple echo statement. Script started executing at $date. Okay. That is good. Local changes I did here. Okay. So when you face this error, generally remove the directory for now. We will discuss more in the shell script. And clone again. Okay. Git clone. So while pulling, if you face any error for now, just remove the directory and then clone again. Chmod execute permission 13 delete old logs.sh. So we got our latest script. Okay, now I'm scheduling this and just save it, WQ. Now this will immediately execute. If you go to shell script logs, okay, you got the script executed. Let's wait for 1 minute. And cron tab logs also you can check whether the script is executed properly or not. Cron tab logs. Var log syslog. I'm taking sudo access var log, and there is a syslog here. Or log messages, or at least messages. Yeah, so there is some file here, cron tail-f cron. Okay, you can see script started executing at just 27th minute, 1st second. Okay, and there is some error here. So there is some error here. Let us see the error. ls-l. Okay, since there is an error, it is not able to print. Let us check the app logs, whether it is deleted or not. Yeah, it got deleted, but still there is an error on line number 17. What is the error here? Let us execute this manually first and then check. SH13. There is no error at all. Script started executing. Okay. Let us create some files again and then check. Now let us run the script again. User and then start. We have a lot of log files here. Okay. So let us execute the script. Oh, sorry, this is 18. Let us stop our cron tab first. Otherwise, that will be deleting it so that we will not understand what is happening. I'm stopping. I'm checking the script once again. Are there any errors or not? Now let us execute. It's not getting actually or not. The file is getting deleted, but it is not stored in the log file, or it is not printing. Okay. Sorry, we are not printing. So everything is correct actually. Let us go to the shell script logs. You can check here all the log files here. For example, this is the latest one. Okay, see it is deleting. The script is working properly actually, but we are not printing anything. We are just script started executing and then we are printing this to log file. Let us print this also to the log file. So this is our directory application logs, and then we are creating one format, and this is the command to find the log files which is more than 2 weeks ago, and we are just printing a statement. Script started executing at particular date, and then we are giving the log file deleted or not. So now enable the cron tab again. Cron tab -e. So these 5 stars for every 1 minute, and then give the full path here. Home CentOS shell script 13 delete old logs.sh. Okay, this is the full path. So before that, let us keep some application logs again. So this time I'm keeping it as web, and then I'm keeping this as shipping, and I'm keeping this as payment. So I created 3 log files with older date. Now these shipping, payment, and web should be deleted. Okay. These 3 log files should be deleted by cron tab. Okay, I'm saving this. Let us wait for 1 minute. We'll start executing. So every minute it will check, but in real-time projects, we will schedule it every day. See, got deleted. Now you can check our shell script logs. Okay, it executed at sorry, I'm confusing you guys more. The files got deleted anyhow, but there is a log file here. Our script should create. Oh, okay. I didn't give any date here. This is yeah, script name -date .log. Which log file it went? The files are getting deleted, but log files. Let me create. Let me create another few files. Okay, now we have August 1 files available. Let us wait for our script to execute. So when the script is executed by cron tab, it should automatically create this. I'm waiting for 1 minute. Eight. Okay, let us do one thing. Let me delete all these files and check this. Yeah, log files are getting deleted, the old log files, but we are not getting them in the script. So I don't have any logs here. So let me run this manually once again. Let me create some files. And then wait for, so it got deleted immediately at 9th minute. But let us check whether we are getting the log. Yeah, so here log file is not getting created. Anything wrong here? Logs directory, script name, -date dot log. It's all getting deleted, but let us just see once again. And inside our cron tab -l list it. So this is our command. This is good. This will automatically delete. So August 1st files will be deleted at 8:11. Let us just write a simple mistake. Maybe I'm doing on tab, delete logs script. They're giving the command directly here, but they're giving the command directly. Our files got deleted. That is good, but we are not getting our shell script log files here. That is the problem. Maybe this space. Oh, otherwise, okay. Shell script falling from cron tab. Give sh hyphen. Just give sh hyphen and then see. Cron tab -e. And then give sh hyphen. Let us create some files here. Wait for 14th minute. 15 more seconds. Simple error somewhere. Okay, this got deleted. Now let us check. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I didn't mention here the log path, but our script is creating the log. So this script is creating the logs and then log file everything. Okay. So I'm deleting the entries and then let us run the script once again manually. Okay, we have log files and I just expect a log file should be created. sh13. Okay, this is done. Now ls-l. So we got our log files. Yeah. So this is what I expect, but it is not a shell scripting problem. This is something related to the cron tab. Okay, ignore for this. I will just check this after the session. So what is a simple silly mistake I'm doing here? Okay, but for now you can learn how to delete the old log files and how to schedule it through the cron tab. Okay, and I'll check why it is not writing the log files when I'm executing through cron tab. Okay, so yeah, and we have seen two examples today. Another example is disk usage. So this is another example as a DevOps engineer. Okay, write a shell script that should check disk usage every 1 hour and send an email, send alert email if it is consuming more than 80%. Okay. So this is the use case. Let us check df-ht. So this is our script. Now it is consuming 30% out of 8 GB actually. Okay, out of 10 GB, available is 7.1 GB, 3 GB is already consumed. It means the 30% of the disk is already consumed, a hard disk. When it reaches 80%, you should get the alert. So that is the use case. So for that purpose, you need to have Gmail installed in Linux server. So how we send email generally? Let us just take one diagram. So any laptop you will log into. This is your laptop. What are the steps you do to send email from a Windows laptop? First, log into your mail server. Log into mail server and then send email. So these are the steps you do in a graphical user interface. You log into the browser, but in Linux, we don't have browser. Okay, everything is command here. So then how Linux server can send an email to our users? Okay, let us just think this is our Linux server. So there are some third-party tools. install third-party tools and give Gmail credentials. Then third-party tools connect to Gmail server and send email. Okay, so these are the steps. If it is in Linux server, in Windows, as a user interface, we have the user interface, then you can directly log into the gmail.com and you can send email. But in Linux, we don't have any user interface. Everything is through the command. So we have some third-party tools. So we will install them, and those third-party tools, it will connect to your Gmail server and they will send email on behalf of us. Okay, so that is the format. But generally in our companies, we don't use Gmail at all. So they, for example, TCS, their email extension is @tcs.com. Cognizant, their email extension is @cognizant.com, for example, cts.com. So they have their own email server. Okay, here we don't have our company email server like TCS and cts.com, but they will give you documentation how to configure TCS email in Linux server. So similarly, I just gave here one document for you. Let us go to the concepts here. I have created some document. You can just search internet how to configure Gmail in CentOS 8. You will get the clear steps. Okay, Postfix is the third party that can send Gmail from your Linux on behalf of you. So these are the steps. I just wrote these steps in this document. How can you install Gmail in your Linux server? Okay, just follow these steps. Let us take the root sudo access and then install these third-party tools. First, you update the packages. I'm just giving exclude kernel. Okay. So it will always get the latest packages. It takes some time generally. So these are the packages, postfix and some SASL authentication. So this postfix will use this package to authenticate to your Gmail server, and mailx is the command to send email. So in Linux, everything is a command. This postfix is the third party. So this is using some framework to connect to your Gmail server. We have to give the credentials, and this is the command to send email. So that's it. And then you will give some configuration. So this is our Gmail server DNS and the port number. Okay, this is public information. And yeah, we need to give your username and password. Let us follow these steps. I'm excluding kernel packages because kernel packages are very heavy. You should not update them generally. I'm just updating the installed packages. Just like you in your Windows, you update all the softwares. That is the same command here. Okay, just few minutes, 1 more minute maximum. Okay, this is done. This is done. And let us proceed for the next steps. Install the third-party commands. And then enable it. and restart it. And after that, this is the configuration you have to give. Okay, just go to the last line, Shift G, insert, and then give this configuration. This is the Gmail server details. Okay, and after this, we will create one file where we will give our Gmail username and password. Okay, so in this, you need to give your username colon password. Your normal password, it will not accept. So for that purpose, generally what you have to do here is go to your gmail.com, for example, open this. There is a manage your Google account, and here there is a security, and there is two-step verification here. Okay. Yeah, just come one step back. I'll show you again. Go here, manage your Google account. So there is a security tab, and here there is two-step verification. Okay, click this. You have to switch it on. Enter your password. Okay, I'm stopping the screen for few seconds. I enter the password. I'm clicking on next. And then sharing the screen again. So I entered the password and I clicked on next. There is an app passwords here when you go down. Okay, and you can create one password. I'm just giving something, you can give anything. So this is the password. Not to log in from the browser. This is the password to log in from the applications. Okay. Yeah. So in this file, open this file and give your username and password like this. Okay. This is the username and password. Okay. And just inform this host map that you gave the username and password. Now, if you give this command, so this will send an email to any message, any Gmail or any email. Okay. So this is the body. This is the subject, and this is the email which from which email you want to send. Okay. So I have the email here. Okay. Now I should get that email. Okay. You can see. So this is the test email. Let me send another email. So this is another email. And let me give different message. This is how you get email. So generally in our companies, you will configure your client email extension like this. Okay. But you will get all the details of this Gmail server DNS and the port number and the username and password. You will get all the details from your client. Okay. So now, so this is done. How to send alert email. Now the thing is this one. Okay. You need to monitor your disk usage every 1 hour and then send an email. Anyhow, today's time is over. I can see this in our next session. Once we complete this, we will configure our RoboShop project using shell script. Okay, but today I will give you a lot of tasks to practice shell scripting. Okay, so in this 3 days, today and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, practice all those tasks and assignments. And then on Monday, we will complete our RoboShop shell scripting. Okay, we can have few questions now. Yes, Manohar, ready?
Hi, Shiva. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Shiva, you created a few files with old date, right, Shiva?
Yeah, correct.
So, do we have any option to find the actual date of the file when we create it?
No, we are already giving old date.
Okay, so we don't have any option to find exact date when it is created.
That I don't know actually. I'm using this to replicate the real-time scenario because 14 days back files we don't have in the current server, right?
Yeah. For replication, you created, but in real environment, if somebody.
That I don't know. You can just search Google.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thanks.
Is that all?
Thank you.
Okay. Arvind?
Yeah, Shiva, hello.
Yeah.
See, I posted a question. I'm not able to push to the from Git bash to GitHub repository. So the same error what you got, I got, but I'm not sure what configuration changes you have done when you
There
want.
should be always in this, it should not have any extensions. Okay. So this should be config file generally. So you guys were see lot of from last 3 days, many persons are joining into the Q&A session. They are sharing their screen and we are resolving their queries. So sometimes it is not possible. So if all of you, if you don't have extensions enabled, generally in your laptops, how may it look like is in this control panel, folder options, there is a folder option, file explorer options here. And in the view, maybe this is checked for you, hide extensions for known file types. So if you have like this, okay, then your folder will not have any extensions. Okay. So you can see this is CSV file, but it is not showing any extension. Enable the extensions here. Go to control panel and then here small icons and file explorer options. And then there is a view. Here it is something like uncheck this. Hide extensions for known types. This it should be unchecked. Then you can find the extensions here. Now you can see like this. So inside this SSH, it should be just config. It should not have any extensions. For this, the extension is .backup. For this, the extension is .pem. It should not have any extensions. That is the main condition. A lot of guys are doing mistake. And then this, check this properly. No spelling mistakes here. And check the file, it is exist or not. It can be anywhere. It can be inside .ssh or it can be anywhere. Okay. And in your GitHub server, you only upload public file. Okay.
So when I give username and mail ID, I have to give the GitHub. So what I have given the email ID for the GitHub, I have to use the same ID.
No, this is the same. This is user is just Git. If you are using SSH authentication, the user is always Git. Okay. And if you are not able to connect through SSH authentication, that doesn't matter. You can always try HTTPS only. Don't stop yourself. Okay. But we are trying to resolve the queries as much as we can here. Maybe you posted just today morning. So this is the error here. Author identity unknown. You're running these commands. Yeah, so this is the problem of, I don't know which how you cloned. You cloned with HTTPS or Git.
I
Naveen?
cloned with HTTPS, Shiva.
Then if it is HTTPS, you no need to think about SSH authentication. There is something else. There is something wrong. Okay, so we will see what is that. Okay, just delete once again and then try, and then let us see what is the error. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Raghunath?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi.
Sure. Regarding it is a previous session question. So when we are configuring the shipping, that time actually we faced the issue with the MongoDB. Actually, that time you mentioned that that resources are not enough. Because of that, we are getting the problem to we have to increase the resources. For that, we change the instance type.
Yeah, correct.
So actually, you showed us how that MongoDB is utilizing the memory data. So
Correct.
that actually that day it is showing 60% or 70%. So how
Almost
we
80%. Yeah.
almost 80, how we concluded that actually that MongoDB is memory issue is causing the issue.
Because we are
and,
not able to, server is not able to respond.
Okay, so anywhere this kind of issues it will be recorded anywhere in the log or somewhere. Actually, why I'm asking
generally,
is
if
actually
the
before we are proposing this in real time to change the instant. Actually, we have to give some justification to them. So this is the issue we are getting. Actually, this is the message we are getting. Because of that, we have to increase the
Yes.
instance.
Yes, I understand.
But
So we will always monitor, right? We will always monitor our servers through Prometheus, and then we have already CloudWatch monitoring enabled. Okay.
okay,
So that is in the monitoring tab, you can see how much network and how much data is going out, how much data is coming in, and how much storage is happening. So there is always some logs. So what we usually do is we will restart the instance. When you restart,
okay.
there may be some logs. So when the server, for example, just like your phone is hanged, so there is no, without logging in again, we cannot understand what went wrong. Okay. So, but if you enable monitoring, you are getting the metrics continuously. When you enable monitoring, through those metrics, you can understand the graph of memory showing memory is going high, RAM is consuming more, everything you can get it through the monitoring. So still we don't have any monitoring right now. So that is why I just concluded we have to restart the instance, and then just restarting is not enough. We need to give more instance types. I mean, more CPU, more RAM.
Okay.
Okay. So just like in your old laptop, if you install Windows 11, then obviously it will not respond.
Yeah.
The specs are not enough. Yes.
Okay. One more question, Shiva. This is also previous session. So the initial classes, when we are created the instance, we created the key pair, right? So
Correct.
while when we created the key pair, actually that dot pem file or dot ppk file, both any one file is we downloaded, and use those files, and we connected to the instance.
Correct.
So actually, the PEM is referred to use for the PuTTY and not .ppk, and for the rest of the SSH clients using PEM file. But if the user wants to connect the PuTTY and other Git bash or something, he wants to connect both the things. Or in the project, we have 5 people, and a few of them they wants to connect using the PuTTY, they have to access, and a few of them they want to connect using the Git bash. So in that scenario, so how can we users can connect to both the clients from the both the clients? Always that key pair will generate the one file, right?
The client doesn't matter. So Facebook.com, you can connect from Google Chrome or you can connect from Microsoft. So if you have the Linux server available, if you have the credentials with you, you can use any SSH client software.
Okay. So in the real time, we always use the credentials, username, user ID, and password. Right?
No, you can use anything, username and password, username and key. So I have shown you both ways, right?
Yes,
Why
yes, yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
using username and password right now is just for easy for debugging purpose. For example, if you say you have some error in your server, I can immediately log in. If you give me IP address, I can log in. So if some of your guys are learning together, so other person, you don't need to share the file, just share the IP address, they will connect to you and then they will show you what went wrong. So that is why we are just using username and password, nothing much.
Okay. If we use username, password, actually, we no need to generate the key pair.
Yes, correct.
Thank you, Shiva. That's it, man.
Most welcome. Aslam. Okay, and Murali.
Hi, Shiva.
Yeah, hi.
Question. See, I was looking for a command to find out whether the package is installed or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to Google. So I got so I don't know anything. So I tried to Google, and I got a command dpkg minus s -s mysql, something like that.
Okay.
So, but you are using some M command. It starts with M, right?
Hmm.
So, how do we decide, like, which command? Because I try to use dpkg, it says that
That may
bash.
be different OS.
Okay. So when we Google, we have to only look for M commands.
No, we are just give CentOS.
Oh, CentOS. Okay.
So this dpkbg is for Debian and Ubuntu. For CentOS, this is the command. You
Okay.
can use
So,
rpm or you can use DNF and you can use yum, anything. DNF also you can use in CentOS 8. But instead of DNF, we are using yum.
Okay. So we have to look for DNF, either DNF or M commands.
Yum, yes. Then if you give CentOS, then the search results you will get is for CentOS only. Okay.
I think it's better way to search for CentOS also.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's my question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Kishore.
So what is the difference between for loop and while loop? Sure.
Nothing. Just one more loop. You can use it anything. Usually for reading some files, some inputs, we will use while loop. To loop some things, you will use for loop.
Okay.
Looping is the same. Looping is same, but just the usage.
Okay, uses. Okay, fine. Fine, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, most welcome. Chamati Aparna.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Sir, like I configured the public key and private key, sir, and I installed the config file in .ssh only. And after that, while adding, I got not error, but pushing, I'm getting the error like public key is not matching.
Yeah, because you are joining the Q&A sessions as well. From last few days, I'm showing what is
Yeah.
the error.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm
the
doing like that. And after
steps.
I tried with HTTPS, sir, while doing the shell script. In HTTPS, I got all things properly. But
Yeah, just
I'm
try
not
with
understanding
HTTPS
why.
only.
Yes, I'm trying, but I want to do with SS. Why it is going mistake? I'm not
Definitely,
understanding.
you enabled extensions.
Yes, I enabled .txt. I deleted that. I installed like only config file.
So definitely you are doing some mistake. Okay. But
Yeah,
that
sir,
mistake you are not understanding.
I don't know, sir.
Okay.
But I'm
and
maybe yes, sir.
change the origin to git at the rate. Okay, instead of HTTPS. Now you try push. Okay, these are the steps, nothing much. Okay, maybe post it in Slack. Some of us can help
Public key
you.
not matching means if every time we need to give new public ID, not no, sir.
If you are
One time
generating new key pairs, every time you need to give the new one.
I
Okay.
once created new pairs and I imported in the SSH key where we will create key, no sir, for the first time, and pem key in .ssh config folder.
Okay.
Then I don't know where I'm doing mistake.
So if you are getting like that, delete everything and try again and again.
Almost
So
4
that time,
times I did, sir. From last
again
2
try
days
4 times.
onwards, I'm
Again,
sitting on that purpose only.
again try 4 more times. Then you should have joined yesterday Q&A session, right?
Yes, sir. Before 7:20 p.m. only, I got resolved SSH configuration. So I think okay, I got it. But while doing pushing on Hanover, again it's showing the same
So
thing.
again try 4 more times. Follow these steps. Just understand, think when you are doing something, just think what is happening. And then if you have some error again, post it into the Slack channel with the detailed steps what you have followed, and then we will see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this time
Okay.
delete the word and then create new page and just make sure the paths you are giving correct paths or not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So I'll post some assignments in our general channel. Okay, so this weekend is very crucial for you. You have to practice all the shell scripting concepts. This is the base for anything, any scripting or any Ansible, Terraform, anything also. That because we will get the same concepts. You get the same concepts everywhere. Okay. Yeah. So that's all. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. See you on Monday.